Alright, Dawn of the Mexica. We're back. And if you've watched anything on the YouTube channel, you know that I've kind of run into some walls with this, and I've tried to do some digging, learning, book learning, and unfortunately information on this game is scarce. If you look at the achievement page for the game, there is a total of 0.0 or 0.8% of people who own this game that have actually beaten it. So I guess I don't know how many people have bought this game, but the information for the late game is sparse. Most of it is just in the beginning of the game. But even then, I'm going to try to put some new philosophies in to make this work. And I don't want to kill you right away, Barrick, or anyone else who's watching, but I am going to use the Earth Mage here this time. I haven't unlocked anybody new since the last time I streamed this, but the Teciuhtlazque, I hate that. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce the QUE. That's my only problem. 8.5 Lux, pretty low. Oh, that's even worse. We do want good quickness, intelligence, and luck. I guess that'll do. My constitution's pretty low. But I do have a few things I'm going to do a little bit differently here as we level up. So, what have I learned since playing last about some of this stuff? First off, artifact skill is important for being able to identify items. Meditation skill is important for spell casting. We have weather mastery or earth mastery. The weather magic is there's some uses for it later, but my bread and butter is going to be the earth magic first. I'm taking 2 levels to get up to level 4, which cuts into my skill points pretty hard, because I do need some spell casting, but if I don't take those levels, I'm going to fail at casting. The other thing that I have that's pretty important that this guy starts out with, which is pretty nice, is foraging, an ability that we'll go into why it's important here in just a minute, but it's kind of a requirement that I take swimming, because if you don't want to drown. Yeah, but my goal with this character is to kind of live as best as I can and make it as far as I can. But I haven't been doing a great job. Anyway, let's just go over real quick what the earth magic is. I'm going to be using stone arrow. It's called stone projectile up here. There is also jade projectile, which may or may not be stronger. I'm not really sure. You can also pass through walls, which I need to remember that I do have that ability. The weather mastery is call rain, stop rain, strong wind, direct wind, make it cold, make it hot. Probably a lot of these are situational, and maybe there's good uses for them if I can get to enemies that really rely on elements. But yeah, it kind of comes until later. Meanwhile, over here, we do get some other pretty good abilities. But yeah, I have to live that long first. So there's our dog. Hello, dog. There's our shaman. Hello, shaman. You can see from our spell casting that we do have stone arrow with 10% fail. That's still really terrible. So we're going to be meditating a lot. The shaman dances around, which is good. We got a little bit of lag, but there's our buddy who's going to give us a ring every time. And we don't even need to worry about this because it's always a plus luck ring. Don't need the bow. If we can find a sling, that'll be good. We have a blowgun, which might work. Maybe I can use the bow. I'm not sure. Well, at least, we're gonna need the torch for now. Nice thing about the sling is that it's one-handed. So yeah, the first order of business anytime here is to pray where I can. You feel wind surrounding and making you faster for some reason. So my quickness is up. I don't know if that's a temporary or permanent boost. Okay, so we have another jade ring here. Doesn't mean it's a lucky ring. We have a stone ring as well. So I'm gonna try my best not to equip things until I can examine them appropriately, because I don't want to ooh, see, there we go. We have a jade ring that's cursed. It will decrease my faith, which is a thing you definitely don't want to do. So, see, right away, doing better. Fortunately, we can drop it from our inventory. It doesn't get stuck there. So, bone armor with +9 durability. I mean, technically, I want to have my quickness as high as possible, but I can at least wear the armor. Your penalties: 1 to quickness, 1 to projectiles, and 12 to maneuvers. Well, we'll figure that out later. I don't know if I keep making chances to identify that ring. It might work eventually, but I haven't gotten it to yet. Not with artifact identification. So stun spores are good, except I've killed myself with them on a few runs, because they make a really big stun cloud. Oh, someone left a fire out. That's nice. for everyone else. Frosty liquid. I do need to do a better job of remembering to dump one of these liquids so that I can just live. But you see, I'm not taking a sword, even though I can eventually get a one-handed sword skill. Maybe I can do the Altal spear, but we'll see. Some things I'm not going to have skills for. Oh, this is kind of a sparse town today, unless I'm missing some entrances, but I don't think I am. Let's dump some liquid on the ground. We have icy liquid and frosty liquid. I can't identify this. I don't even know if I took identify skill. So let's just empty it. There is, if I get a metamorphosis potion and morph into a specific kind of animal, that unlocks a shapeshifter class, which apparently a lot of people really like. I don't know how strong it is, but they do like it. The class that I've seen, it kind of has the highest power level that's really strong, is the rogue, because you can go around permanently stealthed, which you can imagine why that would be really strong in a roguelike in general. But I'm going to do one thing here. We're going to try to scream guard this area, and hopefully my buddies will kind of stay in the area. Oh, well, what do you know? We got a skeleton right away. Well, okay, first off, we're going to meditate once. We're going to try to hit it with the stone arrow. We actually have a 14% chance to fail, even though I meditated. Let's see, if I meditate one more time, it's going to get a little too close for comfort. Stone arrow, 6% chance to fail. Well, he wasn't in range last time anyway, so cast, and we run. But see, this is why we have our buddies here. So, meditate. Ooh, that was some sweet lag there. Okay, so look at that. We guarded the area, and that guy died, and I didn't get any experience from it. But get back into town. Like, that was good. I didn't die right away, but I need you to guard the town. Guard the town. Okay, you guys just don't give a damn about what I have to say. Alright, well, this is the first time since playing this week that me shouting at them to guard this area has not worked. So I guess we're just going to have some dead people, and I'm going to have less experience for it, which is really harsh because I need to be... Okay, this is not good. Not good positioning. Fortunately, these guys are slow, so kick it up. 23% chance to fail. You know what? If I had to guess, is it because of this? Okay, yeah. So maneuvers means armor. Good to know. I mean, that makes sense, but some of this is just the like I've said previously, the person who coded this game, made this game by himself, is not a native speaker. So there's going to be some things where the word is technically correct. Oh, did you just drop a bandage because you saw a dog? I love that these guys will run away from dogs sometimes, but... There we go. Got some experience and did 139 by sending a stone arrow through a raccoon's neck. This is a very happy game. Alright. Okay, now this is a problem here. I'm letting myself get surrounded. So we got a lot of things coming. We can meditate one time, maybe. There we go. And he's stunned. So we're just going to take time to meditate again and see. Here we go. We got a bunch of enemies closing in. So let's get back. Our friend's going to be in a little bit of trouble. So let's kick an ocelot. Let's kick an ocelot. Third try. Okay, we want to do this guy. I think she's got that one under control. There we go. So, what's my other goal here? Is to try and do a lot of stuff at range as best I can, and that includes with a warrior. Oh crap, we're out of mana. Alright. Might as well bandage my buddy up. Alright, so we're at 2 mana. Meditate. There we go, and I get the experience for that, so... It's going to take a few turns here, but... And my friend's dead. Sorry, friend. Revenge via dog. Alright, you know, I told you guys to guard the town. And you all just decided, nah, not today. Okay, let's eat the green lily here, which means we can unwield this torch, which is fine. Let me examine this bow. Okay, so it has durability, which is good. And we're going to quiver some arrows. I don't really have a good skill for it, but if it comes down to it, at least I can fight for my life from range. Alright, we've got to let my mana get back up. And if I have some food to eat, do I have any, I thought I had some, let's not eat the mushrooms, but I thought I had some food available unless it rotted. Well, we'll chop up our next kill. Or we'll chop up this kill. It didn't give us shit. Okay. See the corpse of our friend. Oh my god! We butchered our friend. That's traumatizing. But I guess it means that the undead won't get her now, so... Good for us. Hey, little corpse, you're my best friend. But I did warn him / her, go stay in town. Alright, now we have a lot of area that we have not explored. So, I may hit that on the way back. Oh crap. Okay, who are you getting killed by? Nobody. Here, watch my stuff here. So that went out. Got a few more lilies. I thought I saw, yeah, we got a snake. It's asleep. I could kick it awake, but I think it's probably better if I just stone arrow it while it's asleep. There we go. So I need to be level 2 before we get to the next area. Like, no question, no exception. But I'm a little disappointed in myself because one thing I did want to go into is the actual foraging skill, which is pretty important. But I need to be paying attention to what bushes I walk by, because I've probably walked by a few already. So we'll figure that out. That's the snake I just killed. Hello, snake. Can see something over there, probably from the lily. Okay, there's my dog friend. And there's a dead ocelot. Okay. But yeah, what the foraging skill does is it'll let you get herbs from little bushes. And I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen... There's a bush. So like we just examine it and it'll say, but it looks hard to reach. But if we go from another side, we retrieve a gaudy flower. If we examine the flower, we fail to identify it. Let's try eating the flower. It doesn't seem to do anything. It might do something. Weirdly, some of these items, some of these herbs don't actually tell you what they do unless you're under the effect in which they cure. For instance, there is an herb that apparently is fairly common that will cure you from knockout status, which I've had multiple runs and because I've gotten unluckily knocked out. Oh shit. Alright. Well, there goes experience. Thanks, dog. There we go. Okay, thank you, dog, again for stealing my kill. Alright. Okay. Good. I was really worried that paused for a second, then I would have the stone arrow backfire on me, because when the stone arrow backfires on you, it pretty much kills you. And that's not ideal. Okay, I tried to meditate twice just to do that. Do I attack the little deer? I don't want to. They're so cute. Alright. There we go. Almost to level 2. Now, I don't know for sure if enemies respawn. Okay, nothing happens there. But yeah, there's not nearly as many bushes in this area. Crooked herb. We don't know what it does. Let's try eating it. Doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, well. We're going to try those when inevitably we get knocked out. Because that feels like something that will happen. So our dog's leaving us alone now, probably to die somewhere in the wilderness. As our companions seem to do here. The AI is incredibly aggressively helpful. But yeah, they're clearly not healing herbs. There is an achievement for figuring out how to make healing herbs. Okay, my 2 steaks rot. So I'm not hungry anyway, and I can always just chop you up. Get 2 more meat steaks. Okay, somebody's killing all of my experience points here. Pretty sure I know who. It's the best boy. I think I got it. Uh-oh, what did I say? You attack yourself. Your lower back is painfully punctured. Muscles are pierced. So, all of that just from failing to meditate one time. And I can't move while knocked out. I probably can't eat a herb while knocked out. Oh, look! You feel reconstruct herb as you consume it. You feel reconstructed. So I can do that while knocked out. What about the gaudy flower? Eat it. Oh, so that'll recover some mana. Well, that's really nice. Except that I'm knocked out and getting wailed on by a snake. So I can't do anything while stunned. I can eat a green lily. Alright. So we're definitely going back into town now. But that's the importance of meditating every time, especially when you're an earth mage. Let's see, foraging, it's very powerful. Like now I don't need tourniquets, because there's a very common herb that will reconstruct your back, even though I put a stone arrow through it. Oh, I probably already looted that one. Mana flower. Well, this is as good a time as any for me to just go back and try to get as much as I can, because I probably missed some herbs. Like, I didn't get any that cure me from being knocked out, but colorful herb. What do you do? First off, where are you? You fail to identify it. So it's really interesting that even though I'm knocked out, I can still eat herbs. Did my lilies all disappear? Probably. This is a terrible idea. Why don't we just unequip this? Equip the torch. And probably ignite the torch. And have a good time. Alright. So first things first. We heal. I'm getting exhausted too, which is not good. Alright, so we're back. Where's your dog? My dog is dying, so let me get slapped with some branches a few times. We all know how helpful that is. I'm really surprised I did not find a sling. I'll just go with torch strats for now. If I really want light, at one point another thing I can do is keep a torch lit and just drop it. Like, that's how I'm going to approach some areas that I don't like in the next areas. I can't throw a torch, but I can at least drop it. Okay, so the swimming skill will minimize damage here, but I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but I'm almost to level 2. So that's a positive. Just looking for any herbs I got on this side, because I just forgot to look for them. But if I can... Okay, your 2 steaks rot again. I'm not good at preserving my food, apparently. Okay, there's another bush. Okay. So yeah, foraging. Foraging is... I went from completely dismissing it to... It's a very important ability that I will be prioritizing. Right. Okay, so we're at the end of this area. It looks like I have a dog trying to follow me again, too, so... Don't know what the cauliflower herb does yet, but we're gonna get as many herbs as we can, especially because an herb that straight up recovers mana is amazing. Alright, I really need the experience here. I'm very sorry. Oh no! Become confused and spell and the words fall down. You feel pain and heavy dizziness. I'm stunned for 5 turns. Fortunately, I didn't actually hit that guy, so it doesn't see me as being aggressive to it right now. This is why it's bad luck to do this, isn't it? I'm going to just try to manipulate my position here. But yeah, that was a 2% chance at failure. And I just heard its foreleg. But these guys will hit hard. Okay, my attack hurts my puppy's hip. Could really use to do some quality damage to you. There we go. I'm at 1 mana. I did not think this through very well. So we run. Bye-bye. Alright. So now we have terror owls. And of course I didn't even use my mana herbs that I have. So that's nice. How bad's my torch doing? My torch is doing pretty bad. Alright. Oh god, crocodile, straight away. So, stone arrow. Can we kick you? Yes. Good start. There's another owl. So as long as I can keep this rhythm going and I don't get chomped in half. Like, the problem is that my arrows are doing absolutely abysmal damage. Alright. There's a sling. Slings are good. I don't like running into areas I don't know. Might as well eat a mana flower. See how much it restores. Please kick. Thank you. So I just need 1 big hit. This is really why I need to get level 2 before I came here. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm just a crocodile kicker now, apparently. There we go, 20 damage. So the painful blow crushes the crocodile's right lower hind leg. So technically this is all supposed to be affecting it. Apparently it's just making it harder to kick. I'm gonna try to meditate twice, because that's another thing you can do. Look, now it's bleeding. A painful blow lands on the crocodile's side. So meditate twice, cast once, and there's our level up. Okay, gotta think about this a little bit. We definitely need spell casting. We definitely need artifacts and meditation. I do want another level of spell casting. I'm not too concerned about weather yet. Another level of foraging probably won't hurt. Okay. So first aid is good. 7 points left. Like, I could get reading. I haven't gotten a lot of scrolls yet. Looks like probably if I got reading and earth mastery, that would just let me go. So you can see I actually got pluses for all of my skills as well. But look, level 2. After kicking a crocodile like hell, that crocodile gave me like as much experience as the last place here. So we're just gonna bank our time here. Heal very slowly, very passively. Chop you up into steaks. Eat the steak. I should have drank. I've been terrible about doing this, but I should have drank my water and done that appropriately before. Let's see. I'm just gonna. I could equip a blowgun, but we're gonna equip the bow. Try examining you again. Fail to do it. Let's examine you. Fail to do that. Okay. Have a sling. That is something I wanted. But if I'm having to use weapons, I'm probably in big trouble anyway, so. Alright. Question is, do I rest until fully healed, or do I just bandage? Probably better if I just bandage. Okay, second crocodile. Now, crocodiles are a lot faster in the water, but... See, now I have Jade Arrow available. Let's see if that does more damage. Because it sure as hell takes more mana. Whoo! 170. The brutal blow destroys the crocodile's face. So that's a positive. Meanwhile, we have a cat attempting to swim in the water. Okay. Other thing about Jade Arrow, which costs 5 mana. It does seem to have a longer range. So let's see if we can get the ocelot in the water. Yes. Painful blow. Hurts it. Makes it feel sad. Let's see if we can finish it with the stone arrow. Nope. See if we can finish it with the jade arrow. No! And unconscious material slips through a casting and botches it. You become stunned. Once again, that is a 2% failure chance. 2% of the time. It happens every time. Alright, so meditate to kick. And then we're going to do stone arrows because that's safer. There we go. He's dead. Life of a roguelike. We, your purple lily rots. Okay, well, at least my other herbs aren't rotting right now, but I need to stay on the lookout for those. So we're just going to passively heal. We're going to get owled. Owl's just checking to see how I'm doing. We'll have to look for new herbs. Okay. Maybe a little dangerous to swim like this, but let's not... We can't eat the night shard. That should let us see at night. But, I have a bunch of green lilies. Let's eat those. Okay, so we got another kitty over there. I think it spotted us. Man, there's so much water. Colorful herb. Same as I already have in my inventory. Let's try eating it. Doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe that'll clean us up when we get knocked out. So my problem isn't the first 2 levels, as weird as that sounds. My problem as I've been running this is that I immediately die when I get to other places. And some of it's some of it's bad luck, some of it's me wandering around like this. That guy's not asleep, so okay, we're gonna try to do the jade arrow first. There we go. The reason I did that is that if I failed at casting it, I'd run. If I succeeded at casting it, I'd just kick. Alright, but spell casting is what you need to increase your... what's the word I'm looking for? Your, see, 9% chance of failure. That's still 18 damage, and then we kick. And he's stunned now, so... Jade arrow, good. And these guys, fortunately, have a little bit more stuff here. I was making a point before. I don't remember it now. I apologize. So, here's the thing. We have a kitty that sees us. Yeah, it totally sees us. It's trying to move through the water. Not a good time for the lights to go out. Double meditate for the arrow, and that's a good start. Kick. Okay. And we get owled. And I'm thirsty. Alright. So we have some more. We have a lot more lilies over here. We have somebody emitting light over here. Oh boy, it's a conquistador. Let's examine you for a second, because that seems like fun. It is Juan de Pantoria, the lone conquistador. Well, this is going to be a little awkward, Juan, because we're going to just try to hit you with an arrow, but not from our bow. Okay, so we hit his left calf, which is a good start. He did try to swing at us, and actually fails, so that's good. Why can't I kick you? Well, I definitely can't kick you from there, so... Okay, would love it. Okay. Alright. We do have a little bit of leeway here. There we go, got a nice crit. I actually lose some dexterity on that level, which sucks, but I did get 8 mana, some stamina, a lot more hit points. But what it says down there is the brutal side blow wrecks wrecks the conquistador's chest cavity, so we got a massive crit on him. But that's good. So one thing that I do appreciate here is that the points that it costs to unlock stuff do go down as you level up here. So reading's good. Might be a good time to start vesting a little bit in weather mastery, but let's get another foraging skill. Let's get a first aid skill. Definitely need some mental resilience. Ugh. I don't really use perception very much. That's mostly of, but I'll get it anyway, just to be safe. But yeah, I'm at level 7 for casting now, which is really nice. So level 3, and I want to be level 4 before I go down to the other caves, but fail to identify. Fail to identify. I could just put it on, but I really would prefer not to curse myself if I can avoid it. So before... Oh boy. Hello, kitty. We're kind of low on mana here. But now we have Mud Barricade available to us, which is a great way to stop enemies from coming to get you. We actually made that guy bleed. So let's see what happens if I meditate once. Jado, 5% failure chance, which is substantial. And it looks like I have a buddy trying to visit me on the left. 189, Bloodle Bro. Bloodle Bro. Wow, I can't talk. Anyway, we wrecked him. So, just taking my time. Do have another green lily I want to use before it rots. Alright. Oh god, we got a snake in a pot over here. Or some random crap. Alright, we'll figure that out later. But hooray, we beat our first conquistador of the run. Oh no. I lost my concentration while trying to meditate. Well, we kicked his ass. Question here, I guess now is, do I go back to town to heal? I think it's probably better if I just use some bandages for now. And try to restore my mana. Alright. Oh look, Snake's back. Alright. Jade arrow again, and there we go. You kill the Teciuhtlazque. So literally just a snake in a jar. You see a skeleton and a skeleton. They yield nothing useful. Okay, well, we're going to kick you. And that was not very useful. Please let me kick you. There we go. There we go. 26 down. Kill the viper. I don't want to stone arrow you. There we go. So see, it's very nice where suddenly we're like actually doing some good damage. I tried examining this herb, right? Yeah. I need to find some more bushes like that, like a dark root. What could the dark root do? You identify the heal root with your foraging skill. So, see, herbs that heal. One night shard down here. But see, oh, what? So there's something that's hard to reach. There we go. Heal root, there we go. So nice that I have some healing items that I've just once again found on the ground. Foraging, apparently really important. And most everybody can do it. There's bees. The bees are actually really fast. Can I hit bees with the jade arrow? Yes, apparently I can. There we go. 29 damage. You killed a bee swarm. Hooray! We love bees, but at the same time, we don't love surprise bees. Alright. Those are just pants. Looks like they're trap pants, but they're just pants. I've got to watch my stamina, though. This is tier 3. It's going to disrupt my ability to cast. So let's recover stamina real quick. We got an enemy incoming. Oh, no. That's a problem. You're bleeding, you lose your concentration, it drills into the abdomen. So it just takes one hit. I got for a moment, I was like, I thought I had it. You cannot cast magic while knocked out. We can't move while knocked out. We can eat a heal root. How long are we knocked out? We're knocked out for 1.4 turns. But yeah, that one's on me. I could have backed up there. Let's try eating this. You die. It doesn't do anything. Okay, well that's disappointing. But like I said, it's the exact kind of thing is that I've learned a few things, obviously, going through here. But one of the things I've run into more than anything else is that my runs hinge on getting knocked out or not getting knocked out. So while I was doing good there, and that one was absolutely my fault because I could have backed up once. I got just a little bit like, you know what, these things, I'm acting quicker than they are. I can meditate twice. I should have kicked, but just it's the whole knockout mechanic in this game is very unforgiving, and that's one of the big things that I have a question about just for trying to see. And I think that means the next time I run this, I'm going to do something that's not as squishy. But it's one of those things where obviously if I can't get past the third area hardly, or I die constantly in the second area, there's still stuff that I'm doing wrong. But the one death I had recently was throwing stun spores and getting caught in them, and that was just stupidity on my part. But the other deaths have all been knocked out, can't do anything about it, knocked out, can't do anything about it, just like that. And it's just one of those things where you run the game and you're like, okay, when is my time coming? Because yeah, maybe there's a 1% chance of it happening, but you saw how many opportunities there were for 2%, 5% chances to happen during this run. And I'm only at the very beginning part of the game. So it makes sense when you, once again, look and see 0.8% of the people who've played this game have beaten it. And I half wonder if that was with cheat engine, to be honest. What I would love to see is the developer actually do some kind of stream. It's like, let me just go through the game. Let me show you how to actually win. But what I'm going to do the next time I run this is, if I do a new game here, I may actually go back to the warrior for a bit, because, and instead of doing like a melee build, try to do a ranged build with spear throwing, because that way I'll have all the benefits of a lot of the physical aggression of a warrior and being able to take some hits instead of like these two caster classes and the healer, which we're not going to LOL healer today unless you want to see me die after or on the first fight. But with the warrior, I'm going to try to do everything I was doing on this run, including doing good foraging and things like that, and then turn around and throw weapons so that I'm not immediately getting melee hits every time. It's one of those things, once again, where you're hedging and putting yourself less the possibility of getting knocked out, but you're still going to get knocked out at some point. So that's it for the night. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. Yay. Take care.